90% of my clients spend less than $5,000 out of pocket to buy their first home. Today, I'm sharing exactly how I help them accomplish that and keep more of their money in their pockets while also becoming first-time homeowners and first-time real estate investors. Before I jump in, my name is Tawny Powell. I'm a real estate investing and Airbnb coach. I help action-oriented folks completely transform their life by buying their first home or their first investment property and use all or a part of it as a short-term rental so they can double, triple, and sometimes quadruple their income. If you want to see how this strategy specifically applies to you, book a free pathway call with me to see what's possible for you inside of the world of real estate investing. When I ask most people how much they think they have to spend to buy their first home, I usually hear $10,000. Sometimes I hear $20,000. Occasionally I hear $40,000 or $50,000. And while sure, one could spend that much money if they want to, for many folks, it's really not necessary. And I would say it's not even very advisable. The typical cost that most people think when they're going to buy their house includes their down payment, their closing costs, and there's some other out-of-pocket costs during the process. What most people think about buying a home, they think about a 3%, 5% down payment. Some people think about a 20% down payment. If you ask me, it's really not necessary unless you're strictly just buying an investment property. However, what many people don't know is that every state in the United States, if you earn less than a certain amount of money, there are programs that will give you free money to buy your home. These can be used to cover the cost of your down payment, sometimes even your closing costs. Sometimes they're even buying down some of the principal to make the property more affordable for you. These are programs created by the federal and state governments to improve affordability for first-time homeowners all over the country. Now, in every state, the amount of money you can the amount of money you can make varies. And in most jurisdictions, it's very reasonable. For example, in the city of Atlanta, you can still earn over $80,000 a year as a single person, and there is still assistance available for you. In parts of Colorado, you can make low six figures and still have programs available for you. Every state is different, and every state has their own programs and their own processes. However, the average income for each, it's different, and the numbers are always calculated by the federal government, and these are updated every year, usually around April. So if you're still sitting on the bench and thinking you can't afford to buy a home, you may be wrong. My last client just recently closed on his home, spent just over $2,600 out of his pocket to buy his house. Literally less than $3,000. In a lot of jurisdictions and areas, that's what it would cost to get a rental, right? That's your first month's rent and your security deposit. Sometimes that amount is more than that. And my client before him spent just over $4,000 to buy his first home. This is what I specialize in, helping find you free money and maximizing that for you to keep more of your money in your pocket. These numbers are the same as what it would cost a lot of people to get a new apartment. So why are you still renting? Your first home does not have to cost you a ton of money out of pocket. And I literally have thousands and thousands of clients who have proven that already. If you want to learn more about how you can buy a home as affordably as possible, and if you choose, also monetize a part of that on Airbnb to cover your mortgage, your utilities, and put a little extra money in your pocket every month and have some cash flow, then click the link below this video and schedule a free pathway call with me to see what the best pathway is for you to homeownership or to being a real estate investor. Happy Friday, y'all.